attack range instead of with the charge command, because that means he doesn't have to eat the counter. And if I remember correctly, that changed things much for the beneficial, because otherwise he would have got hit by the steel axe, taken a pounding, and then eventually Schmidt would have killed him with the hero axe. This line of random numbers is much more to his favor. So as you can see, Solis has already gained enough experience so that he would be able to promote. That only happens in the home castle though, so he can't do it mid-chapter. That basically means that I don't need to worry about pampering him at all, pretty much for the rest of the generation. So we just go ahead, we get our C's on. And Delmud picks up the other kill that he would have gotten if he hadn't been too weak to take it. So it's not like he missed out on the experience. Alright, looks like I forgot to pull up how many turns it took, but it wasn't that many. I know that I talked to Jehovah on turn 12, and then I think this was another couple turns after, so this might have been turn 15 that I got these C's. I did save, so the next time I save we can double check that. Here I was trying to remember exactly how many squares Julia could move after I get her warped down here. And I really should have written it down, but I was able to puzzle it out and everything worked out. So, seizing Isaac is going to end up giving Julia the Resire Tome, whereas if I had seized Sephara, I would have gotten the Aura Tome that her mother had used. Aura is really heavy, and all it offers is a beefier might value, whereas Resire's healing effect I think is more than worth anything that we would lose from the ability to one-hit KO. So now you have to be very careful here so that Wi-Fi doesn't critical Schmidt. But as it is, he manages to get a few chips in for some minor XP gains. Oh, here we go. No, so it was turn 17. Man, I'm just misremembering all of my numbers today. So then we send Jehovah down to join the party. There's not a lot of gold there, but somebody needs it. I decide I'll send Doma because he has less gold than Lester, after Lester picked up the other village. So again, we're lightly poking Schmidt here. And then otherwise basically just advancing towards the final castle. So I'd written down some things slightly different in my notes here. Kasha and Laka. I don't know exactly. I must have mismoved Laka somewhere along the line, so they didn't quite match up. They used to be, you know, top and bottom. But it doesn't end up altering anything important, so hey, no big deal. So that chip is worth almost as much as a kill would be. So I don't move Solis all the way because he's drawing out Schmidt to his full movement, which helps to enable Johann to almost catch up. Not Johann, Jehovah. Derp. I may or may not make this mistake several more times in future episodes. So I'd kind of been hoping that Solis would just soften up these, but apparently he accidentally grew some magic since Isaac, so he'll end up killing them all, while Orifei does a little bit of softening, although he procs critical almost a ridiculous number of times. Which enables him to gain a little experience, which is not bad. I guess it doesn't really matter that Solis is one-rounding all of these knights, because in the end it turns out that I don't have enough of my manpower able to reach them, and so even one of them will get, you know, killed by the final siege. Also, I guess I should mention that it was important for me to move Fee to the east last turn, because otherwise Schmidt would have popped out, run around the back, and hit her, which would have been very bad for her survivability. By very bad, I mean it kills her. Now, Fee is pretty much the only one that's feasibly able to get to that village, so I'll just have her take it. So close, yet so far. And I think with that, I'm probably realigned with how it used to be. Oh, I can't swear to it. Wife has to block Schmidt off so that Schmidt can't take the south route, and he has to get stuck in the forest there. That was pretty frustrating. The triple Great Shield was unexpected. Although I guess Celeste really doesn't need any more kills, so... In the end, it was for the best. It's just when it happened, I'm like, oh my god, you're kidding me? So we get a little more chip, and I feed the kill to Lester. Now Wife has to weaken up Schmidt here, because Yohala can't double and doesn't do enough damage to kill him straight up. But hey, that's why we keep folks like Wife around, right? Feeding kills to people who can't quite get them. Hero Axe get. Sneak in one last heal with Julia. And that's turn 23. Chapter 6. Basically the prologue of Gen 2.